Okay, so we just finished watching the latest episode of Married at First Sight, and there is so much to talk about.
Let's get into it.
I'm sorry to say, but I don't want to be in this marriage anymore.
Round of applause for Mindy, 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 Mindy.
I did love that she threw a divorce party, and I didn't know that piñatas are customary for divorce parties.
Zach was thinking, when can I get Lindsay on the next flight? Like, I don't know. Like, he was ecstatic. Like, he was happy it was over.
I want to know what's going on with you.
And he didn't even seem upset about it. That was the best part. Like,
Oh, I know.
He was just like, yeah, we just, we came to the decision. It just wasn't for us.
He was so quick to he didn't even fight for it.
He's like, yeah,
didn't even
you're
fight
right.
for
You're
it.
right. We should be together.
Didn't even care.
So you might want to grab your things.
Listen, that boy was happy as hell. I know he was.
No.
Yes, he was. I know he was happy. He just had to play. He said, let me get my shirt, let me get my jean, my one jean, and get out of here.
So is it that you have to travel every week?
It's not every week.
How many weeks out of the month?
2, maybe.
2 weeks. That's a lot.
This seems like a hard way to start a marriage.
Could you get through it? Would you be okay?
I don't know, baby. I don't know.
I mean, I understand where she's coming from, but you gotta hustle, man. You can't hate a hustler.
We are committed fully to each other.
Listen, when you have children, you'll be happy when your spouse is gone for a couple of days. You're like, yes, when is your business trip? Okay.
10 days is way too much. You leave for 3 days, and I think that's too much.
It's really not, but
I mean,
I get it.
There's no time stamp on anything.
You're not the victim. You're lying to me.
Every time Michael gets caught in a lie, he does kind of play victim and kind of give excuses and whatnot.
Just an offer letter with language that doesn't make sense.
Has anybody noticed anytime that Michael gets caught red-handed, basically, he does the same thing to every expert home visit. He sets up, they all are trying to figure out what his problem is, and then always blames it on his adoption.
Not having my mom around has manifested itself in a multitude of areas in my life.
And then he starts to do their cry, and then then Mika scoots in just a little bit to console him, and then he's like, oh, the heat's off of me, and then he's like, okay, I just got out for that first, whatever second.
Yeah, basically.
I just think he's full of
he needs to become happy with himself before he can be married.
Can't love someone until you love yourself.
Yes.
If he doesn't love himself, which is basically what he's saying, then how can he love another person?
Exactly.
Just because something happened to you in your childhood does not define who you are.
Well said, man.
The dark and the light we've been through, with only those words of I love you.
I think the biggest thing about Katie and Derek is
She was
that
being a snob. That's the biggest
she
thing.
kind of was being a snob.
You sound like someone who has been in intense love before.
Get the stick out of your ass, honey. Just chill out. I don't mean to be mean. I mean, I'm totally Team Katie still. But at the same time, girl, down.
I feel like I know what love should feel like.
Who are you? Oh my God.
I think Derek has been in love. I don't know.
He has been in love. You can't artistically form something on a piece of paper if you haven't felt it. I know this fact.
We snuck into the circus after hours and pet the elephants as well.
What if Derek takes her to touch a camel?
I don't think she wants a camel though. She wants to pet an elephant.
Who are you?
I think you're amazing, and you're fine. You look good all the time.
I am surprised
Very.
that I kind of believe in Taylor and Brandon now.
I'm sorry, I'm so ticklish.
I'm very shocked and surprised.
Doesn't it look nice?
Yeah, that it's going they are coming back together and breaking down those walls. Brandon seems like he's opened up a little bit.
You're touching me a lot more than you usually do.
Oh, really?
I feel like they've gotten very close. I don't know, closer than they were before.
I like how good you look in your wedding ring. I'm buying it. I'm not buying what they're selling. All of a sudden they're on this date. They seem like everything's just great in the world. They're just hitting it off. We've really turned a corner, and it's it's a ticking time bomb. All right, kiddo, let's go to sleep.
That's it for tonight's episode of Couples Couch. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.